Hey, it's me. Today I'm baking a peach blueberry casserole. It is almost my birthday. I'm turning 23, which feels so crazy because I was just a baby. I was just 18 making my first baking video, and now it's been 5 years ago, and that doesn't seem real. So today I'm gonna be baking a nice little fruit casserole dish to enjoy along with some cake and some other wonderful things to eat. I just wanted a little something extra on top of whatever birthday cake that my parents decide to fix for me. I left that one up to them, so that's a surprise for me. This should be a fairly quick process, so I'm hoping that it actually is. So let's get right to it. For this recipe, you are gonna need 2.5 cups of frozen peaches, 1.5 cups of frozen blueberries, 1 7.5 ounce pack of biscuits, which I figured out boils down to about 10 biscuits. So I got a pack of 20, and I'm just gonna take 10 out. A 1/2 tablespoon of sugar mixed with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and this is to put on the biscuit bites. A 1/2 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar for the whole thing, 1 egg, 6 ounces of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of milk, and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. What I like about this recipe so far is that there are very few ingredients and very small amounts. So I don't have to come up with these huge measurements and huge bowls. I can just throw it all together and enjoy it. So we're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Boom. And then we're gonna spray a 9x13 casserole dish, which I have right here. Beautiful. Starting the second camera now. And now we're gonna layer the frozen fruit all over the bottom. This is gonna be our foundation. So here I have my blueberries and peaches. I'm going to start with the peaches because they should be larger. You're just supposed to bake it while it's still frozen. We'll give it a nice little bed to lay on. There's that. Nice and simple. Very pretty already. Now we're gonna go in with the blueberries. Ooh, blueberries. Basically, ooh, these smell good. They're gonna go all around. And where they're so small, you can get them in every bite. Now we're gonna cut 10 biscuits into 6 pieces each. I'm not sure exactly why that's so daggone specific, but we're gonna cut them up. I just got some buttermilk biscuits. Well, I accidentally busted it. That's not what I intended to do. We'll scoot that forward so that I can have some room and take a cutting board. I'm not really sure how we're gonna cut frozen biscuits. And it doesn't specify how I should cut these. Or even honestly, if I can. That is not a likely option. Can I break them? That is not right. Let's get this one with the teeth on it, see if that helps. And it really does not say that they should have been sitting out, but I'm starting to think that maybe that would have helped. Perhaps I can get 10 of these out and put them in the microwave for a few seconds. because that is not going to work. That softened them up a little bit. Now, let's see if I can't cut right through that a little bit better. A little bit better. Okay, ended up cutting that one like triangles. And I guess you just kind of put them, this is meant to make 6 servings, so I'm not real sure how the math works on that one, but we'll do it. Yes, this is helping a lot. It's still a little tough, I don't know if you can tell. There we go. Now I'm gonna grab a bag. So we'll get all that in there. A bag of biscuit crumbs. Here's a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now I almost wish I hadn't poured it right on them, but kind of didn't think about how the biscuits would like that. It's alright. It's all going together anyway. Now I've got to shake them. Oh, wow. Well, I'd say that's about the best it's going to get. And now we're going to evenly divide these biscuit pieces onto the fruit. I'm gonna dump it and then spread it out. Oh, that is the magic right there. Now we are gonna use an electric mixer and beat cream cheese, egg, vanilla, milk, and a tablespoon of sugar together. Now we're going to mix this all until it's well blended. Alright, now that that is well mixed, we're going to spread this evenly, somehow magically, over top of this. Alright, so now we have everything as evenly spread on here as I think I could get. It's not an icing, so it's not going to spread over it, so I think it will just kind of ooze around and settle. It said it's similar to cheesecake and how it's going to act once I get it out and cool it, so I really don't know what to expect. But we are now going to put it into the oven for about 35 minutes or until the cheese seems settled. And after that, it has to cool for at least an hour before serving. So there's a very good chance that you will see me much later than this. And now we wait. So it has been several days later, and I actually didn't get a clip of me taste testing the casserole, but I can safely say that it was fantastic. As you can see by the picture on screen, it turned out as a lovely little cohesive dessert. The fruit on the bottom still had some texture to it, so it actually wasn't just a pile of mush. The cream cheese also kind of kept it together in a way, especially once it cooled down and hardened a little bit. Honestly, I think my favorite part was the fruit. I did think there was a little too much biscuit. I might consider doing a little bit less biscuit next time just to keep it a little less full. I felt like I needed a little bit more of the fruit, or maybe some kind of fruity glaze or juice in it, something to incorporate the fruit flavor just a little bit more. It felt a little more on the bread side of things, maybe a little bit more cinnamon on the bread. Something just to enhance that natural flavor that it already could have with the fruit. I think that would make it 10 times better. But overall, I did really enjoy this and I highly recommend trying it. If you want to modify it any way you can, I think that's also a really great option for you. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next week.